Good morning, students of class 8. We are discussing on the exercise of the chapters, that is materials, metal and non-metal. In the previous class, we have discussed up to the question number 6. Now today, we will discuss on the rest part of the NCERT exercise. So everyone, follow your NCERT textbook and from the question number 7. Now first read the statement of the question number 7. Can you store lemon pickle in an aluminium utensil? Why? Or explain. We cannot store aluminium pickle on an aluminium utensil because the mango pickle or the pickle generally contains some acid. It may be due to the preservative or it may be due to the pickle, the content itself, that is here the lemon. Now we know that from theoretical part that aluminium reacts with acid forming a salt and hydrogen gas, and as there is a reactions occur within the food item, so it will get damaged. So we cannot store pickle or lemon pickle on an aluminium utensil. So here lemon pickle, that is acid, comes from pickle plus aluminium forming salt plus hydrogen gas, and as the food is get damaged by the production of hydrogen gas, so we cannot use aluminium utensil. Next, question number 8 is the matching column type question. There are 6 questions: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and we have to match with the right hand side. So first one is the gold. Now match it with the right side, that is the jewelry. So one will goes with D. Next, 2, iron, which goes with machinery, that is E. Number 3, aluminium is goes with wrapping food items. Number 4, carbon is goes with the fuel, F. And 5, that is copper, is goes with the B, that is the electric wire. And 6, mercury is goes with the thermometer, that is A. Now these are the also an use of the element, that is gold is used to form jewelries, iron is used to make machineries, aluminium is used for food items, carbon is used for fuel, copper is used for electric wire, mercury is used for thermometer. Here mercury is used in thermometer for the indicate the temperature in the bulb. Next one, question number 9. What happens when dilute sulfuric acid is poured on a copper plate? Now, second one, that is iron nails are placed in copper sulfate solution. These two we have to answer. So first one, that dilute sulfuric acid is poured on a copper plate, and also we have to write down the word equation. Now dilute sulfuric acid reacts with copper to produce a salt, that is copper sulfate plus hydrogen gas. So here we have to write the equation, question number 9, that is A, dilute sulfuric acid plus copper forming copper sulfate plus hydrogen. So this is the word equation. Next one, B, that is for answer to the question number B, that is iron nails, we have to follow the equation, that is displacement reaction. Now here we have to, once we have to remember the activity series. In the activity series, there iron is placed above that of the copper, so iron will displace copper from its salt. It is the theoretical part. Now here copper sulfate solution, copper sulfate plus iron nail forming ferrous sulfate plus copper. It is a type of displacement reaction. It is a type of displacement reaction where copper is displaced by iron due to the higher activity of iron. Next one, there is a theoretical type question, that is Saloni took a piece of burning charcoal and collected the gas evolved in the test tube. How will she find the nature of the gas? Now, there is the theoretical equation is when charcoal is burnt in air forming the gas which is known as carbon dioxide. So first part is the word equation. We have to go with the first part, question number 10, that is carbon plus oxygen forming carbon dioxide. 10a, carbon plus oxygen producing carbon dioxide. It is the first part. Now, how will you find the nature of the gas? Now, to find the nature of the gas, we have to dissolve the gas in to make it a solution. Now, as this gas is soluble in water, so we have to take a little amount of water on the test tube and then we have to shake it to make the solution, and then as carbon dioxide will dissolve in the water, so it will make a solution of carbonic acid, and after that we have to use the indicator. First of this chapter we have known about some indicator, that is the litmus or the turmeric, etc. Now then we have to use the indicator to test the solution. So then carbon dioxide plus water forming carbonic acid. When this acid is tested with the blue litmus, it will change to the red litmus. And as we know that the red litmus color is due to the presence of an acid, so it is of acidic character, and by this way we can solve the problem. So here the carbonic acid turns blue litmus red. So the word equation will be this, that is carbon plus oxygen equal to carbon dioxide plus water equal to carbonic acid, which turns blue litmus to red litmus. Next one, question number 11. One day Rita went to a jewelry shop with her mother, and her mother gave an old gold jewelry to the goldsmith to polish. Next day when they brought the jewelry back, they found that there was slight loss in the weight. Can you suggest a reason for the loss in weight? Now, first of all, there is some dirt particles which is accumulated on the outer surface of the jewelry. Now, to remove this the dirt particle, goldsmith does the solution of an acid to dissolve the dirt particles, and when they dissolving the dirt particle, they use a strong acid solution, that is sometimes they use aqua regia, which is a mixture of a concentrated hydrochloric acid and concentrated nitric acid, and as it is a very strong acid, so sometimes it will dissolve some impurities on it, then there is the loss in weight. So the loss in weight is due to the impurities on the gold jewelry which is present in the jewelry in the inbuilt time, and then it will dissolve in presence of the strong acid, that is aqua regia or some other acid. So this is the reason. So the last answer will be to polish the gold ornaments, goldsmith uses a strong solution of acid which sometimes dissolve the impurities in the gold jewelry, and for this reason the there is a loss in weight of the gold jewelry from the previous one to the after the cleaning. So this is the questions from the NCERT exercise. Now first of all, follow the classes and hear the explanation and then make the note for yourself. On the next class, I will revise the chapter, that is metals and non-metals, the theoretical part. Thank you.